so surprising to me. I mean, I heard about this show for a long time and how good it was, but still, I never really gave it a chance. Not until season 3 did I check it out, and wow. I know the finale's been out for weeks now, but I just wanted to make a video giving this show its flowers. So when I started season 1, I did not know what to think. I'm not that into soccer or football, and Ted I found was a little cheesy with the amount of analogies he used. But just like he did with every other character in the show, he started to grow on me. He was funny, but it was his good spirit, nature, and forgiveness that turned his cheesiness into genuineness, which in turn caused a domino effect for all the other characters. The characters in this show are really what surprised me. It didn't take itself that serious and was very lighthearted, but still found a way to have a ton of gripping characters with great arcs through 3 seasons. Characters like Rocket was one of my favorites because he just brought so many funny moments to the show with his aura, the cussing, the grunts, and just his evolution made him such a likable character. And speaking of evolution, Jamie Tart had one of the biggest and gave way to one of the most surprising friendships that was made between Jamie and Roy. But that wasn't the only great friendship. Keely and Rebecca was another great one. Side note, Hannah Waddingham, the actor who played Rebecca, actually played in Game of Thrones. When you see those two characters, it's like, whoa. Then there was the Diamond Dogs, bringing so many funny moments, and a lot due to Higgins. Higgins was another very likable character. My top moment for him has to be in season 3, not exactly sure what episode, but when he was avoiding celebrating so he wouldn't jinx the team. And I found this so funny because it was relatable. I do so many stupid things for the Cowboys trying to have an impact on the game, which is so stupid, but I just do it. I could go on and on about characters, but I also wanted to touch on like a unique thing the show had on reoccurring things would happen in pretty much almost every episode. Things like Diamond Dogs, biscuits every morning with the boss, the 3 fans at the bar, and the bar were so good. And it brought like a familiarity each episode because they were so frequent. And the actual matches were done well, in my opinion. Yeah, there was some wonky moments here and there, but there was no cases like this. And it also found a way to fit the humor in with the Jamie and Roy fight and the whole team brawl. But as much humor as there was, what made this show great was the amount of deep-rooted moments with great themes it had, and also the inspiring stuff littered everywhere. The themes that really came to my mind after watching this show was believe, accept one another, and lastly, learn and grow for the better while letting others do the same. These 3 are repeated throughout the show and are great. This paired with the concept just works so well. They created a funny, light-heart series that spreaded positivity, good messages, character development, all mixed together with an American coming over not knowing anything about soccer and to coach a premier soccer football team. But is it truly over? I don't know. I thought they did a good job wrapping it all up on the last episode. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but what is? I understand some of the complaints about Ted, but overall, he just wanted to be back with his son, which I feel like makes sense. But what's crazy is they're saying it's over after 3 seasons. This show did so well and has to be Apple's #1 show ever. So it's hard for me to believe that it's over after 3 seasons. Yes, they wrapped it up and made it feel like an end at the last episode, but I still think there's many ways, multiple areas they could dive into to push the story forward for a season 4 or maybe just a spin-off series. I mean, season 4 could just be about Roy taking over the team, and you could have Ted appear every once in a while. I think that would be interesting to pull a lot of people. They could do it if they wanted to, and that's what I think it ultimately comes down to. I totally understand if they are proud of what they put out and are done. But as a business-wise, I just see Apple putting a lot of pressure on them to put another season out or something from Ted Lasso. No matter what, we have 3 good damn seasons in my eyes. I would love for our eyes to see another season in the Ted Lasso world. But ultimately, we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. Peace.